Identification. There we go, identification. Projective identification. You all know, everybody knows what projection is. If your mate says to you, oh, stop projecting, you know what he means. Projective identification. You can see this as kind of like, if you don't want to take it on as a personality disorder, you can see it as a damaged personality, or somebody whose ego boundaries have been cracked. There are gaps in their ego boundaries. Their relationship between reality and fantasy is weak. Their boundaries between external and internal are weak. And the internal boundaries between what they feel and what they think break down. That means if I feel it, I think it, it is true. I feel you're attacking me, you are attacking me. With no linguistic cognitive process that goes, I feel you're attacking me. I feel you're attacking me. I wonder if that's true. Has he ever attacked me before? What's the evidence he isn't? What's the evidence he is? It's straight from you're attacking me to you, I feel you are, so you are. Projective identification takes that one step further. If I need you to be this bad person, the Christian Grey, as far as I know, I tried to read it. I thought it was awful. I'm quite happy to read that kind of fiction, but that was bad. I don't think does anything illegal or criminal. So he's not quite a psychopath by the classic definitions. But the Patrick Bateman character does, or at least fantasizes about it in the story. He's violent. He kills people, or at least he fantasizes about it in the story. So there is this criminal element to this. If I am coming from this place, if I'm a woman who's coming from this place, and I desire you, and I need you to be that, and you're not being that, I will respond with narcissistic injury and narcissistic rage. I will bully you, I will provoke you, I will gaslight you, and I will manipulate you until you start being the bad man I need you to be. This is a problem, because what you're seeing sometimes, and there seems to be confusion there around this issue, is people who have been slowly boiled over time to the point where they're acting completely out of character. There's a new term in the cyberspace for narcissism now. It's called reactive abuse. Reactive abuse largely is defined as me winding you up until you go berserk, preferably publicly, so I can say, ha, look, you're crazy. I told you you're crazy. Told my family you're crazy. Told all your friends you're crazy. And now you're being crazy. Look at you proving my point. But it's me that boiled you slowly to that point, that gaslit you so heavily that you have an explosive reaction. It's reactive abuse. I force you to react badly. This is projective identification. Do you see how awful you're being? So a narcissistically abusive man doing that to a woman wants to say, you're crazy, you're paranoid, you're out of control of your emotions. So pushes and pushes and pushes until there's an explosion, and he'll catch it on camera, or he'll make sure she does it in front of her friends so he can go, told you she was crazy. Same thing that a man will do to a woman. Push and push and push until he explodes and catches it on camera. I'm not saying that that's what happened with Johnny Depp when he married that young girl, but his wife and his previous wife, all of his friends and all of his family and his kids said, never before has he acted that way. He's never acted with explosive rage. He's never acted in a predatory or nasty way. I maybe shouldn't comment because I don't know the full facts, but based on what I saw and the fact that she just happened to be videoing him, she just happened to catch him right as he was exploding, and I think he threw a glass on a wall and cut his own hand and was screaming and swearing, might be what we're talking about here in terms of projective identification. Now, why would somebody do that? Why would somebody do that to a guy who's in a position of power and has a good reputation just to destroy his reputation?